Hey, this is Matt, custom sneaker artist, and welcome to our first Punk Your Chucks Webisode. We're at the New York City Marathon. And this episode, our first episode, we got an interview with Chad Szeliga, a drummer for Breaking Benjamin and Black Label Society, a very good friend of mine. We're going to show you our new DIY kit so you can follow along with me when I teach you how to customize sneakers. And we've got an interview with 30 Rock's Grizz Chapman, great guy, comes from The Lair, which is a comic toy store, and he's a great guy. So come along with us, I'm going to show you what we got going, and I hope you like it. Okay, we're going to show you our first interview is with Chad Szeliga, a very good friend of mine. He's an incredible rock drummer. He's been in Breaking Benjamin, and he also has been in Black Label Society. And we were at the Manhattan Ballroom here in New York City, and Black Label had just opened for Megadeth, and here's the interview. Hey guys, this is Mag from Punk Your Chucks. I'm here with Chad Szeliga from Black Label Society, and we're here to talk a few things about his history, his past life. Nothing about drumming too much, but more about his work ethic. Say hi, Chad.
Hello everybody, this is Chad with Black Label Society, Mac. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, let's talk
we should talk more about you. You're the rock star.
Let's talk about, when you were a kid, you said that you were into drumming and that it went to your head a little bit, and I want to hear more about that.
Oh yeah, I got a look. I feel like Price is Right.
Yeah, I'll just hold it here. It's good.
Pop-Tarts. No, I basically, you know, I started drumming at a very early age. 2, 3 pounding, just doing what every kid does at that time. But there was something that my parents and my grandparents saw in me that I was ahead of drummers. And I was blessed, and I was definitely ahead of the other drummers. And at an early age, I would progress really quick. And so around 7, 8, 9, past those years, it got better and better, and then I started thinking I was basically all that in a bag of chips. So I remember playing basketball with one of my friends, or actually a bunch of friends of mine, and they're like, "Man, you suck at basketball." I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm a better drummer than you." And then they're like, "Man, that's really lame." And it kept on getting to that kind of thing where that was my defense, and I got so arrogant about it that I finally realized there was someone always better than you.
You have an incredible work ethic. I know you practice like 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I want you to get into more of that about your dedication to drumming, whatever it is, art, drumming, music,
yeah, I mean,
whatever it is.
It's like anything else. I mean, if someone's into doing origami with paper, they spend hours and hours learning how to fold. Yeah, it gets time consuming and tedious, and people yell at the paper, and they're like, "Oh, I hate this." But it's like that even in drumming. I mean, over the years of really practicing and honing my craft, I've been blessed where now it's fun. I love what I do. Not many people can take off their tie and go, "Honey, man, I love what I did today." And they're like, "I'm done with my job."
It's funny. I saw you on when you went. I heard you on the Turkish radio.
Yeah,
you were on there, and you had I mean, I could not believe how many fans you had in Turkey, the most obscure place to me.
Millions.
If you could go play anywhere in the world that you could play, where would you want to play that you think that you have the most fans who really appreciate?
I would probably play Brandon's country.
Asia. Asia?
Japan. No,
oh. Do you have any Breaking Benjamin info or anything like that? I know basically what happened, but
the only thing I can say is I wish Ben the best. I don't wish any harm on him. I always let time tell the story, and it was that time stand still for a while, and I don't know what he's choosing to do, what his road is going to partake with different members of the band, but I wish him all the best. It was just a creative difference between Ben and I, and that happens in the business. He's not feeling what I'm feeling, and I'm not feeling what he's feeling. And we progress and we move on, and if it's meant to be again, well then Ben's got my number. You have a instructional DVD coming out, Drum Channel, and
which you okay.
Oh, you designed the cover.
Right, but I want to know more about it. Tell me a little bit what's in it, and
well, we called it ADD, which I am terrible with ADD, and a lot of people are.
Most artists are.
but I named it All Day Drumming. And I think you said drumming, and I was saying All Day Drummer. Right. But I like drumming better.
But tell me what's going to be on the DVD. Tell me what people can expect.
I mean, I was looking for a very simplistic, make you feel like you can do it.
Right.
You can do it. And so I basically took the outlook of, I'm going to do an underwater scene, and people can go into swimming pools, I promise you.
That helps your arms?
Yeah, it just, I heard stories that Bruce Lee used to fight underwater, practice, and Michael Jordan used to jump with his calves. Right. And I mean, obviously those two people were badasses. So I was like, I'm already playing on pillows because I don't want rebound. I want to create it myself. So let's go in the swimming pool. And it just happened. And so, you know, earlier in the days when I was playing on being a swimming pool, like a public swimming pool, and all these hot lifeguards would be like,
your fans, what would the last thing, your DVD's coming out, we're excited about that. What was the last thing that you would want for anybody to know when your DVD's coming out, for the fans to go out and go buy it?
Basically, it's going to be all over the world, every Guitar Center. I believe every mom and pop store. You can go to drumchannel.com and check out that website. It's an amazing drum lesson, you know, with all the greatest drummers on there, and you can watch shows. But you can download it on there, I believe. So you can download it, which is great. I mean, that's the technology today. You put it on a USB thumb drive, and there you go. Or you can get a Guitar Center and all that. And Mag's going to have, you know, his website, and we're going to promote it on his, as well as we'll promote his company. And, you know, it's basically you scratch my back, I scratch yours. And you did such an amazing job on the DVD.
Yes, I did.
DVD cover. and your daughter, both.
She's amazing. Gabrielle Gomez, she's amazing.
And I mean, the family's such a talented family.
We are very talented.
Kudos and much love to Gabrielle. So. Thank you so much for doing that.
No problem. Listen, I got a question for you. All right. What's your favorite color?
It changes because I have ADD.
Just quickly.
Blue, purple.
Blue. What's your favorite food?
Tacos.
If you could drink anything in the world, what would it be?
I don't know.
Anything.
Liquid Light.
Okay. Sharif. If you had all the money in the world, money was no object, where would you move to? Where would you go?
Buy me a house.
Shut up.
I don't know. If I had all the money in the world, where would I do
Where would you go? Where would you move to? Where would you want to be?
I would stay in a place that I stay now.
Give me a specific.
Egypt.
Really?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right.
No, I'd stay probably in Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah, and just take care of everybody.
Okay.
If I could. Now, if I win the Powerball, you better keep me up to that tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for showing up. That was Chad Szeliga from Breaking Benjamin, Black Label Society. Great guy, good friend of mine. Now we're going to show you our new DIY kit. We are using plaid paints. I've used them for years. They hold very well to canvas sneakers. Go check it out. We've got this DIY kit. There's a few things that we're going to be adding to it, but this is what we'll be selling on the website so that when you buy it, you can follow along. In every webisode, I'll be using the same kit. So you'll be using exactly what I use. And I use folk art fabric paint. They're made by Plaid. I've used a lot of different paints in the time I've been working and customizing sneakers. And I was never happy and satisfied until I got Plaid folk art fabric paint, which I swear by it. It is durable. It lasts for a long time. It doesn't fade. It'll last for as long as the rubber soles on the sneakers last. So it's a real good product, and I wouldn't even sell it if I didn't think it was great.
Nicotine and alcohol makes you wanna love us all. It's only
What's up? How you doing, all right?
This is the layup.
This is Ali from Punk Your Chucks, Express Films, and 9 Panel, and we're here with Grizz Chapman of 30 Rock fame. Griz, nice to see you.
What's going on, sir, man? Welcome to the lair.
Yeah, this is
We're here at Comic-Con 2013, having a great time, man. How you doing?
Good, good, good. So the first question, of course, is gonna be 30 Rock. I mean, you were on that show forever.
7 years.
7 years. What was your favorite part of that show?
I would have to say bringing the written scripts to life. You know, watching Tina's vision. And her vision is so amazing. Her work ethic. You know how she goes about her daily thing. Like, you know, a lot of people don't know the behind-the-scenes Tina Fey. You know, the one that after she's finished shooting, she still goes to editing. She goes to rewrite a film. Then she has to go home and be a mother. You know what I mean? So just her work ethic alone is just amazing.
So being 7 foot, I mean, at what point did you just rule out basketball?
Probably when I broke my ankle in college.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I broke my ankle in 2 places in college, and then you know, you really see how the world changes for you after the coaches don't really want to deal with you no more because you're in the hospital and then they have to deal with their team.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have to say that right after when I broke my ankle in college.
So if you could play basketball right now, who do you think you can post up against?
Who could I'll post with anybody in the league, man. Crazy. Now, you know, and that's with conditioning. That's with the proper, you know, proper everything. But I can probably post with anybody I want right now.
On the show, who did you have the best chemistry with? Tracy? Was it Tracy?
You know what? I would have to say it was a little bit of everybody. But if I had to pick a person, I would probably say the person that I had the best chemistry on the show would probably have to be Jack McBrayer.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's hilarious. So this is Comic-Con, of course. Have you ever thought of playing a superhero, like maybe Goliath or someone like that? Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted to play Power Man. I always wanted to play the Kingpin. Okay,
you know, that would have been a good role. You know what I mean? But definitely without question, the Goliath was one of them. You know, and Power Man and Iron Fist, that whole thing. Yeah.
So you had a kidney transplant a few years back. So what was the scariest part of that?
Not being here for my son. You know, that would probably be the scariest part. You know, realizing that, you know, I could die and not, you know, I could not be here for him. You know what I mean? And he's at a delicate age where, you know, he needs somebody to look after him right now. You know.
Speaking of which, tell me about Team Griz.
Team Griz was set to put together to bring awareness to kidney disease in all neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? And just spread awareness as much as possible. That's why Team Griz was put together. Then we also opened up Organ Angels, where Organ Angels was also put together to make the transition for the kidney recipient and the kidney the altruistic donor and the recipient to make their transition a little bit easier.
I know you have a very popular YouTube show in a channel. Where do you see yourself next? What's next for you?
Next for me, I would probably have to say a Marvel movie. Okay. I would probably definitely have to say. I mean, we've been in talks right now a little bit, so you know, nothing I can really talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
But hopefully that'll pan out for me.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of yours, and I'm a big fan of Keith Robinson. Have you ever thought of? Are you guys friends? Have you ever thought of working together?
I never met him.
Really?
But you know, we'll put this out there, and maybe we'll do something.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great.
I would love to do something with him.
That's great. What's your next project right now, outside of what you were telling me before?
Right now, I'm working on a untitled pilot. Okay. We're in production right now as we speak, and hopefully it'll be done probably in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll pitch it to Netflix.
Netflix, okay. Last question, being as I am from Brooklyn, I know you are too, what's one thing, as you've traveled the world, that you can never replace from Brooklyn?
I would probably have to say 2 things. Gersh Park, where I grew up and played basketball at, and I spent a lot of my time, you know, growing up as a kid, that actually molded me. You know, hanging around the older guys, making you a better player and a better person. And I would definitely have to say, there's a pizza store downtown
We're gonna
Brooklyn.
Have to find out this
and we have to find out the name, but it's a pizza store that's downtown Brooklyn that was right across the street from Albee Square Mall. They served the biggest slices in the world. It was amazing. But I forgot the name. It's been so long.
Just a follow-up question. So, are you a Knicks fan?
Am I a Knicks fan? I am a Laker fan, unfortunately.
Okay, all right.
Unfortunately.
So where do you?
The Knicks are looking really good this year.
Okay.
And I'm very interested to see what's going to happen with the Knicks and the Knicks and Nets this year.
So where do you see the Lakers this year?
We're in bad shape. We're in bad shape this year. We're in real bad shape. But you know, I just hope it's a real productive year for Kobe. You know, being that he'll be out of the loop real soon. So.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Griz. We appreciate you for your time.
Thank you so much.
That was Ali Abamar, a good friend of mine. He's a movie producer. Also, we're working on a movie together called Finding Picasso. We'll have more stuff about that in following webisodes. And he was interviewing Grizz Chapman from 30 Rock, great guy. Listen, thanks for coming and checking out our new webisodes. Stay tuned for the credits. We get a lot of people to thank, like Liquid Lightning Energy Company, Dolby Laboratories. We've got Lucky 13, a bunch of different sponsors that we have. We're really happy to have them on board. We'll see you next time.